This little city is cute and quaint. It has a slightly weathered and old-fashioned feel thanks to the historical buildings dotted around it. Bloomington offers that welcoming small-town feel, yet there's still lots to do. It's right next to the town of Normal, which feeds into its events and culture and makes it appear almost double in size. As a result, there are more things to do in Bloomington and its surroundings than what you might expect from a city of this size. Fascinatingly, the city's history is intertwined with famous figures like Abraham Lincoln. In this video, you'll see the top 10 things to see and do in Bloomington. The suggestions are based on our several exciting trips to the City of Angels. Here are our top 10 picks. Begin with number 1, Illinois State University. Illinois State University, ISU, is the oldest public university in Illinois and helps define the town of Normal, just north of Bloomington. The university has also been a key cultural element in Bloomington since its founding in 1857. Illinois State University is centered around the Quad, a well-manicured green space lined with sidewalks, students, and an abundance of trees. Within the Quad and the rest of campus, thousands of trees and hundreds of species give ISU an aesthetic appeal, as well as an arboretum status and designation as a Tree Campus USA. Number 2 is the McLean County Museum of History. The story of this history museum began in 1892 when the McLean County Historical Society was founded. There are 5 permanent galleries full to the brim with intriguing exhibits, and another 2 galleries that rotate and change. So you can keep coming back and never get bored. They have over 18,000 objects, and also house rare books on local history and genealogy that you can flip through. There's an exhibit on Lincoln's work in the McLean County and his humanitarian work as an anti-slavery activist. Number 3, Miller Park Zoo. The Miller Park Zoo is in Miller Park. It's a small zoo, but there's plenty of funky animals to see. From Sumatran tigers and greater flamingos to American alligators, otters, and Galapagos tortoises. Did you know they can live for more than 100 years? Move between the different areas of the zoo, awe at the cute red pandas, and watch the kids squeal as the bigger, scarier residents of the zoo get up close. It's big enough to fill an hour or 2, and after that you can explore the park and lake around the zoo. Number 4, Prairie Aviation Museum. The Prairie Aviation Museum has 9 aircrafts and 2 helicopters overall, as well as aviation exhibits. Come and check out the intricacies of the jet engines and piston on display, then get a picture sat inside the engine intake of their F-14 Tomcat. They've got a T-38 Air Force that was used to train NASA Space Shuttle pilots and other aircrafts with impressive histories waiting to be discovered. If you can come to one of their open cockpit days. Number 5 in our list, Bloomington Farmers Market. There's nothing better than spending a sunny morning at a farmer's market. The smell of fresh food, cute locally handcrafted gifts, and laid-back atmosphere are enticing to say the least. Get some souvenirs to take home and sample all the tasters on offer before buying a jar of the best pickle and a bottle of the finest wine to enjoy on your holiday. Number 6, Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. Alongside a storied legacy, Evergreen Memorial Cemetery gives residents and tourists a very peaceful place to spend the day. Simply walking through the landscaped grounds is a fun experience, reading century-old headstones as you go and feeling the history that surrounds this natural space. Number 7, David Davis Mansion. This elegant and grand mansion was finished in 1872. It belonged to David Davis, who was a friend of Abraham Lincoln's, and also his campaign manager. He was later appointed by Lincoln as a Supreme Court justice. It's built in a mid-Victorian architectural style and has prominent Italianate and Second Empire features throughout. The mansion was designed by Alfred P. Kennard and mainly used as a residence for David Davis's wife, Sarah, who wanted to stay in Bloomington instead of moving to Washington. Number 8. Constitution Trail. This long and leisurely trail runs between Bloomington and Normal. A lot of the path follows the Illinois Central Gulf Railroad. What a clever way to use an abandoned railroad. Nature lovers and walkers will be especially pleased by the trail. It was named the Constitution Trail in celebration of the 200th birthday of the U.S. Constitution. It opened up in 1989 after lots of planning and construction. It's paved and pretty flat, so it's not too arduous. Number 9. Normal Theater. Not sure what to do with the rest of your night? Go and catch a movie at the Normal Theater. The theater opened back in 1937, but it was closed and neglected for a few decades before being restored to its former glory. Savor sweet mouthfuls of popcorn in between giggles as you watch the latest comedy. Feel the suspense of a good thriller, or get a buzz from the adrenaline surge you get watching a horror film. From classics to the latest releases, there's something for every mood. Finish with number 10, Children's Discovery Museum. This museum in Normal used to be called the McLean County Children's Discovery Museum. The organization was founded in 1988 when they noticed there was a lack of educational spaces for young kids in the area. But the museum didn't open its doors to the public until 1994. It's a great way to spend a morning or afternoon if you're traveling as a family. One of their key missions is to allow kids to learn and explore through playing, so they've filled their museum to the brim with hands-on exhibits that everyone can test out. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite thing to do in Bloomington? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.